Hey everyone, this is Debbie, and I am so excited to be sharing with you this new episode because I'm going to be sharing with you 5 effective strategies that's going to help you land an online job without previous online work experience. I know how this can be really frustrating, especially if you really want to get a job that will allow you to have freedom to work from anywhere or even work from home so that you can be with your loved ones. So here are the 5 strategies that will help you do just that. The first one I highly recommend is to first look at your current skills that are easily transferable into online work. A few examples would be social media management. So if you love going on social media, it hasn't been a waste of time. You can use these skills to help other people create content and also get noticed and to help them market their content through different platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and so forth. This is a really useful skill to have. Another one is if you love to write, if you have your own blog, one skill that would be highly useful for companies and other content creators is to become a freelance writer. This is another useful skill that can be transferable for other companies or maybe your own blog yourself, which can turn into income in the long run. The next strategy, the second one that I highly recommend, is to take online courses on platforms like Udemy. These companies are really great, especially if you don't feel confident enough in your current skills so that you can become better at it and you can transfer that into the type of job that you really want. These companies do have a lot of online courses that you can sift through, take a look at, and see what interests you, and then you can start learning from them. Another way that you can really up your skill is to also make sure that you are using them in your day-to-day. So a few examples is, again, if you love social media, see if you can grow your own platform, and that could be a useful example for future clients to see what you can actually do. Now, the third strategy that I find to be extremely useful is to offer your services for free or to volunteer. This is extremely useful because even though you are not getting any income from it, you are getting the experience you need so that you can use them as examples for future work. So one of the things that I highly recommend you doing is to work out a system with these clients, with these free clients or your volunteer work, by offering your services in exchange for a review from the clients that you have, and to also make sure you get their permission to show the work that you've been able to do in order for your future clients to gain trust from them, knowing that you can actually do the work that you say you can do. This is extremely effective because these types of works can be a part of your online portfolio, online work that you can showcase to potential buyers, to potential clients in the long run. Now, the fourth strategy that is extremely useful is to take your work and offer it on freelance sites like Upwork and Fiverr. These are great websites because if you don't have a lot of experience, you can offer your services for a minimal price and you will most likely get clients from these companies. Now, I do have to give you a little heads up. You may not gain a lot of income in the beginning because you don't have the work experience yet, but you can keep upping your price as you keep getting better, you keep getting more clients, and that will allow you to up your price higher and higher, and you can even take your work out of there and start freelancing for other companies or independent businesses once you get the necessary examples and experience that you have. Now, the last strategy that I highly recommend is to network. This is such a great way to find work when you allow yourself to really know and understand the industry by getting to know the people who are actually thriving in it. A few ways you can do this is to follow and become a member on different platforms or different forums on Facebook groups or even Reddit groups, even other types of social media platforms like Instagram, and really get to know the people who are working in these industries and see if you can get any tips from them on how they got started and how they made this more sustainable for themselves. Another way to do this is to take a look at your inner circle. Maybe there's already somebody in there that already does this job, and who knows who they can introduce you to as well. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I know for some of you who are introverts, this may be a little daunting, but don't worry. There's always ways around that, especially if you're working online. You don't have to talk to people face to face most of the time. But this is a really great way to really get to know the industry, the people that work there, and maybe get your foot in the door when you start really communicating with the people who are in the niche that you want to get into. So that's it. These are the 5 effective strategies that will allow you to really get into online work without any real online job experience. And of course, if you would like me to create more episodes like this, make sure to give me a little message at hello@theoffbeatlife.com so I can create more content just like this. And I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time. Bye.